Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. We are playing Experimental Alpha 10. It's 10.2, I think it's the latest release. And let's continue from where we left off. I am here on my lovely hover vessel. And where there is nothing, there was here a crashed capital vessel. It was the one that I have looted for a couple of times and on camera. I think it was early in the second or third episode, and I have been here looting all of it. Did I leave anything? Just a big hole. There might be something if I dig around. Here it is, a little bit more, but it's more than enough. I picked up everything that I wanted just because I want to build a new small vessel. So I have here on my factory, I want to construct this MLV Intrepid. I really want to try it. This is the status of my resources. I still need a little bit of iron, copper, carbon, silicon and cobalt. One of the ways to do it, of course, you can go to the deposits, but for Satium, if you are on your starting planet, you can deconstruct the armored blocks from the from any POI, and you'll get a little bit of Satium. So let me see. We already have more than we need for this vessel, but since sometimes I think it's the best way to do it, it's to do it on camera. We will loot the next capital vessel, which is nearby, and we cannot ever have excess of resources. So even if I probably have enough ingots at my base to complete the design, we will go to this one here, to this crashed capital vessel, and we will loot the containers, because I haven't done so in that one, and I will deconstruct it a little bit. Try to add the materials. So that we can have a new small vessel. Yeah, and it's nearby, so we might as well. And of course, the materials that we save at my base, it will go into probably a capital vessel or a better hover vessel. They won't go to waste. And since I'm nearby this crashed capital vessel, we will check the containers. I will use this. I don't remember the model. Let me see which crashed capital vessel it is. There are a lot of models that have this description, so we will check it out. I probably might be the same as the last one, so that's nice. Okay, crashed capital vessel. Yeah, it looks the same. It's a little bit more above ground than the previous one, which might be a good thing or a bad thing. The previous one, what is that guy trying to do? Those guys are trying to attack me. Do you want a piece of me? Yeah, let's go. Sorry my friends for this interruption, but since my lower part of the hover vessel it's exposed, as you can see here, it does not take much from a hit from below to explode pretty much everything. Nice. And I have a tier 2 shotgun, which is really nice. And your buddy, I see you were two of you. I saw two. Did he went away? Nope, I'm not seeing it. So let's get back to business. If I see it, I will try to kill it. Okay, let's go back inside. Just store the small amount of food, which is really nice. And okay, like I was, there it is. Telluropod down. Like I was saying, the previous crash capital vessel, it was a little bit more under the ground, which if we think in structural integrity, might be better, because if you deconstruct some of the blocks, it won't fall off parts of the ship, which in the other one I was able to pretty much pick up everything without everything crashing down. Since this is a little bit more above, I don't know if it's going to end out that well, but we will try it. Some food and some milk. Okay, we will approach a little bit. Okay, it's fine like this. Okay, and I will lock my container controller. We have all the space that I need. Oh, first off, sorry my friends. First off, you should always... Where is it? Here it is. I don't think there is any core, so we should be able to place our own. And we'll place the core. And now, first off, we will... we still have fuel, very nice. We'll go to the devices. Better yet. So we have the Icarus, we have the crash capital vessel, and we'll go through all of the cargo boxes and pick up all of this wonderful loot without too much trouble. And then fridge, the other one. Strange, spoiled food on the fridge. Okay, not really amazing. So anything else? Crash capital vessel on only these ones. No containers, right? Cargo boxes, ammo boxes. Okay, this list is not. You need to refresh it, because if you use the drop down, it probably originally it has 10 cargo boxes, but it only have the ones 5. So in this case, ammo boxes, there are none. So you can, if you do something like this, it will reorder and then reset. So now it's correct. We still have one constructor, our core, a lot of thrusters, some equipment, not really food processor, some fuel tank, growing lights, auto station, ventilators, RCSs, some weapons, rocket launcher, very nice. Okay, so we are ready to go. Let's get back into our ship, and I will use the drone to deconstruct with a small difference, and I'm going to show you guys. Let me activate the drone. Sometimes it's picky if you have something above you. So we have the drone, and I will select my multi-tool, but I will remove blocks. Let me try to get the thrusters and even the turret. Okay, we have one rocket turret, very nice. Give me the thrusters. One more thruster, and I'm going to show you just why. Okay, so I will turn off there is one problem. Okay, so the problem is, if you get the full item, the rocket turret or the thrusters, they weigh a lot. So one of the reasons why I have parked my hover vessel a little bit on dry ground, it's because if I deconstruct a big part of that crashed capital vessel, it probably won't hold off the weight, and it will the thrusters won't be enough, and it will fall to the ground. But why do I want the full block? because if you remember correctly, in the first episodes I got the I used the option to get the let me see, salvage, which gives me some of the components used to build the item. Because since I am using or my mission it is to build a new small vessel, and I want the resources, it's best off to get the full component, because if you add it to the library you'll get more out of it. So if I go, let me correctly activate the menus, which is I need to go to my container controller, which is this one, which is connected with the logistics. I will place what I want here, and that's it, just to show you guys. And then if I go here, oops, and now if I go here, you need to have the correct order. If I add the thrusters, I will get much more components or amount of ingots over there than if I were to get the construction and then add the individual ingots. So it's much better. You get a lot more from each than deconstructing. Of course, the drawback it is weight issues. Since we are adding to the workshop, and I don't want to bring anything with me, just to add to the workshop, we are fine. But if I wanted to return with these items to my base, I would need a little bit. I would need to be a little bit more careful in what I would leave in my containers, because probably I couldn't take a lot of stuff. So let's deconstruct a little bit more. Hopefully nothing will go down. And I want to retrieve blocks. Okay, give me the thrusters. Okay, it's very nice that we are above water, much more easy to see. I know that I am almost out of range of my hover vessel. Okay, and there are a lot. Whoops. Okay, yeah, I need to get a little bit close. Look at this. My it's shifting to the right. My hover vessel. Can you see it? Not yet, but probably we will hit the ground fairly soon. So let's keep trying. Let me pick up the thrusters. They weigh a lot. Let me get these two. More. Let's try these ones. Yeah, it's holding off fairly well. And the turret. I could use a rocket turret on my base. Holding off steadily. Any more thrusters exposed? Can I reach this side? Please, 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 please. Okay. Can we go in? There are a lot of RCSs, and I can bring you, and I'm pretty sure that I will tank my hover vessel. Even these windows are nice. Give me everything, give me everything. Okay. Even these blocks, they have satium. Okay, here it is, some RCSs. The good part is, since I have looted an exact same, we know the location of some or part of the stuff. And this is what happens. That sound, it is something as or part of the ship has collapsed. Okay, not much, but probably it will happen. It will happen more. F4 again. We have all of these. We are almost with the volume filled up, but since I don't want anything of it, I will place everything here on my toolbar, and they will all add up to my future small vessel. So here it is. Amazing. And it will the excess, it will serve nicely for future projects. As you can see, much more ingots added to the workshop than if we were to deconstruct. Let me see, almost the iron, copper, carbon, silicon, and cobalt, and neodymium we have a lot, and we only need 40. So as you can see, amazing, and I think if you use the workshop, it's the best way to do it. Let me approach a little bit more. Okay, and we haven't even I think in terms of resources on this capital ship, we are about 10%, 20%. There are still a lot of stuff to take. Fuel tanks. Of course, the only problem is if you remove the wrong block, it will not end well. Okay. All of this, and of course with this tier 2 multi-tool, much better. Can we go up? Ventilator, why not? Why not? We are at the bridge. We are at the bridge. Some lights. And we can go down. I will probably try to leave the blocks, the armored blocks, for last, because usually those are the ones that are holding this ship or this crashed capital vessel together. So I will try only to remove the ones that I need just to reach some compartment without needing to dig it. Oops, sorry. But I think I might need to dig down. Remember, you go press P, and let me just reorder. And if I want to know where are these thrusters, down thrusters. Okay. And I think they are in blocks of 4 or 5. So where is my... Okay, that one is too far. Let me go and check another one. Right, left, under. Or the front. Let me see this one. Show on that. I'm hoping 90 meters for that one. But where is the other one? Sometimes it's so hard to even with oh, there it is. Thruster 22 meters. Come on, 22 meters to that side, or 14. Let's see if we can reach it. Okay. And here it is one. And I'm seeing another one. Any more thrusters? Usually they are in clusters, so if you find one, you are bound to find more. Okay. I'm seeing a fridge. Give me the door. Oops. I think even picking up a lot of this stuff, my hover vessel, it's holding off rather well, so I might risk it and go and park it just beside that ship. Let me go and see what can we add to our future hover vessel. Sorry, small vessel. It is a small vessel with a warp drive, so it will enable us to go to other planets. And okay. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, a lot of satium, yeah, very nice. Cobalt almost filled up. You get a lot of cobalt if you add the complete thrusters to the production of silicon. All of this, what's missing, I can get very easily at my base. So my friends, probably a little bit shorter episode, but since I haven't done a lot of this kind of episodes, I hope it was helpful for some of you, because if you play Empyrion, I think this is a big part of the progression in the game. So if you find some crashed capital vessels, these ones have a lot of thrusters, a lot of good stuff, and if you play with the workshop, it's a good way. Well, it depends on how you play Empyrion, but it's a good way to progress into the game. You can do all of this in any POI. These crashed capital vessels don't have any enemies, might have a couple of drones guarding it. You can also do it on the Crash Titan parts, the front, the mid, and the back part. But I think overall these crashed capital vessels have more items than the Titan. I really hope it is useful for you guys to know that you can deconstruct, you can get the components like I have done before, or you can get the full block. If you are going to use the ingots into construction of the workshop, get the full block, add it to the workshop, because you'll get much more ingots if you do it like that. My friends, I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, thank you.